When I walk outside with my head in the clouds, everywhere I go, I keep singing out. It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna sing all my blues away. Everything's alright when I got you by my side. It's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, I'm S. Wolf. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm sure your jaw is probably still on the floor just like mine was. I have to give a big shout out to Frontier. This was one of the toughest secrets I've ever had to keep. They let us in on this about a month ago that this was officially happening, so I was literally dying seeing you all message me, tweet at me, comment on Instagram, and they've got us in some ironclad NDAs, like they would take my firstborn child if any of this got leaked out. So I don't think it did. So big shout out to everybody that was involved with this and keeping this quiet until they were ready to release it. And the official release was probably about 10 minutes ago by the time you're watching this. And yeah, guys, there's no more pontificating. There's no more waiting for Gamescom, waiting for PC Gamer, waiting for the Summer Game Show, waiting for the Game Awards year after year and being disappointed because there was nothing concrete and nothing to report on. And that is, as of July 11th, officially over. And we also can confirm we are not going to have to wait until 2025. This is, like you saw at the end of the trailer, a fall 2024 release as of right now. So as long as I don't have any pushback, if anything needs to be reworked, we're looking at a fall release. We don't have an exact date yet. And as far as the stuff that we've been shown, we were shown a quick preview. They are actually playing the game. It is real. It looks incredible. The lighting looks incredible. The water parks and the slides and stuff, jaw-dropping the entire time. They actually brought us into a private viewing and let us see like what the game looks like in action. And a lot of stuff to go over. There will be more videos to come, leading up to release, of course, after this video. I don't want to flood you guys with like 8 videos today, but I've got screenshots we can dissect. There are things that I saw that I took notes on. We weren't really allowed to record what we saw, kind of on the little webcast that they showed us. But I took some pretty good notes. There was some things that really stood out and caught my attention. And of course, the biggest thing that's gonna catch your all's attention is the water park simulation. So this is not just in the realm of, oh, this could have just been a Planet Coaster 1 DLC. No, guys, like the things that I have seen in that presentation, the way that this game, it almost even looks like it's possibly transcended Planet Zoo in terms of lighting and the feel. I'm not sure if it's a more upgraded version of Cobra or the same one that Planet Zoo was developed on. But I'm telling you, it looks incredible. The little bit they shown us from the path work, I can't wait till they tell us more about that. Really, that it was a very, very quick, kind of like just a little walk around, almost like a little tease to us as well. So we don't have a ton of information to go by, and we weren't allowed to record it, so there's not even really that footage to go back and look upon. So I think as of now, unless they message us with more details, we may be consuming this piece by piece as they decide to release it now as well. So that could be very, very interesting. Like I said, I've got to give a huge shout out to Kat, my buddy Kat at Frontier. She's doing such an incredible job. It's one of those things where she has to put a lot of trust in us. She has to put a lot of trust in strange internet people. And I just do not know what we would do without her. It was, it's almost a blessing and a curse. I love that Kat let me be a part of this. It looks like it was a very small pool of people that got to see this. But at the same time, I'm almost envious of you guys from 10 minutes ago or whenever you're watching this video past Thursday morning, that you got to be just absolutely floored. And it was so hard on Wednesday when they dropped the Twitch sounds and the animations, and I kind of I didn't want to play dumb with you guys, so I just didn't make a big deal about it. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, these people are going to absolutely lose their freaking minds. And it's just so surreal that this is happening now. And it's so, when I can tweet this, like when I'm allowed to tweet this, I'll start a thread, just how I feel, almost like how consequential this is to me personally, like essentially knowing that this game is going to take up, a bare minimum, probably 5 years of the next 5 years of my life. Like I'll be in my 40s if I'm still around playing this game. And that is just so weird to think that here we are, 8 years removed from Planet Coaster, and the sequel is finally dropping. It's so surreal. When I first saw the trailer, because that's the first thing they pulled up and they showed us was the trailer, my jaw on the floor. I dropped F-bombs. Like, luckily I was here by myself. Nobody was here with me. I actually took the day off because, remember, like I said, they gave us a heads up when this was going to go down, and you kind of had to pick a time slot of when you were able to watch it, and they gave you like 2 different time slots. So the one I picked happened to be like 1 o'clock in the day on my time. So I took a vacation day from work. And when I tell you that was the longest freaking day of my life leading up to that. When it got to 12:50, like I had heart palpitations. I was so nervous about what we were going to see. And when they first showed us that trailer and I first saw that little guy standing next to that slide, like I audibly gasped. Like I said, are you effing kidding me? And I've kind of been like that ever since. I'm so glad that, like I said, by the time you watch this will be out in the open, and we can openly talk about it with you guys, do live streams. Like I said, I'm going to go through these screenshots with you, and we'll try to dissect them, because they sent us over a pretty good sample of high-res screenshots. So we'll go over that. We'll go over what I see as far as the taglines go that they're going to send out to the stores. I can confirm that there will be changing rooms. I know that was kind of like a pet peeve for people. Just say in Planet Zoo when it's snowing or something and everybody's running around still in shorts. With Planet Coaster 2, you will physically have a building, a changing room, that if your guests decide to go to the water park section of your park, they will change into swimming trunks and bathing suits. So you don't have to worry about them staying in their regular theme park clothes. And that's another thing about this too. Hybrid parks are totally going to be a thing. If you want to have a B&M style, Sheikra dive coaster, diving down towards your lazy rivers, you're absolutely going to be able to do that. You can have hybrid parks. It appears that they're going to launch with 5 themes, which I know when I call this off to you guys, you're going to say like, holy crap, that is totally up S-Dan's alley, at least 2 or 3 of these. The first one is your original Planet Coaster theme, so that's coming back with like your generic wall pieces, sign sets, King Coaster is making a return. And then also on top of Planet Coaster, you're going to have 4 other distinct themes that are going to launch with the game. So the first one being majestic mythology. So think Zeus, think temples, really, really cool. The Sunny Resort theme, which is what you saw a lot in the trailer, as well as a vibrant aquatic theme. That played a big part in these little screenshots that you're seeing and the trailer video. But here's the one that sticks out to S-Dan the most that I did not see in anything we were shown or anything in any of these screens. Maybe you guys will. I don't see anything. But the game is launching with a rustic Viking theme. So the wheels are spinning in my head right off like, okay, I need to start off with a freaking Viking water park. Like, I have to do that first. So you guys will have to maybe kind of help me come up with some names, and I'll come up with a cool logo, and then we have to start thinking about lore and backstory, and just any ideas you can come up with for a cool Viking-themed water park. I think that's one of the first things that I want to try whenever we get our hands on this. Dude, they're even saying cross-play is going to be a thing. So this, will be coming to console. I don't know if it will be launching on consoles or if they're going to simultaneously do a PC, Xbox, PlayStation launch. That has not been made clear yet, and I don't see that in any of the writing. Let's see. Get ready to embark on the coaster park adventure of a lifetime. Create and manage your share experience with Planet Coaster 2. Are you ready to make a splash? Let's see. Master management. Okay, share the ride. Build with friends. Jump one at a time into a shared save to build a park with your friends or players around the world across platforms. So this confirms, and I think Kat confirmed this, it will not be like Parkitect where you can you can jump in with a buddy and build at the same time. But there will be blueprints, Frontier Workshop, all of that will be coming, and it will be available directly from an in-game menu as well. And if you're on a PC and your buddy only has an Xbox, if you pass that file off to him or her, they can build on the park, even if you started it with your PC. So I think that's going to be really, really cool. I don't think Planet Coaster is going to be PC gate kept for 4 or 5 years. I think this is, I think if it doesn't launch with console support, I think it'll be coming soon after. I don't think it's going to be one of those, 4 or 5 year kind of things like when Planet Coaster 2 is done with development, then the console comes in. Do not think they're going to do that this time. I think they're going to go all in with all of the versions launching pretty close to each other. So I think that is very, very interesting. What's some other things I saw in the video? Oh, one of my notes that I have written down here, guys. I swear in one of the coaster stations they were showing us, I think there's going to be fast pass lanes. There are going to be lightning lanes, because don't quote me on this, but I swear in that video it looked like there were 3 different queues for one ride, one coaster. So that really, I wrote that down and put a big circle in my notebook, lightning lane essentially. So I think that could be a really, really cool part of pushing the boundaries of management. And how are you going to price that? How are you going to manage guest expectation? As far as, being what's that price point you're going to be able to push it to where nobody goes in that line or buys Lightning Lane and just goes in standby or just goes in the regular queue. Could be huge for the management side of the game. So that's very, very interesting. What else did we see on there? Piece by piece water park slide building. So, instead of using pieces we found on the workshop that are 200,000 pieces and trying to put your own little slides together, this will have a slide designer. You're going to have a lazy river designer, pool designer, There are going to be there's going to be a little bit of a staff shakeup. You will have to hire lifeguards now. That is one of the new staff positions. They're coming with a couple different mascots. You see the little shark and the little lady that you see with King Coaster. That is our newest mascot for the water park section of your park, and that is Miss Queen Splash. So long live the Queen and King Coaster. She will be making a splash in your parks as well this fall. So that is very, very exciting stuff, and I'm glad I didn't. I waited until this week to record this video because I was way too giddy and all over the place and losing my mind to like coherently record that first video that I had originally brought up, and I'm kind of glad I waited, calmed down a little bit, took some notes, re-looked over the taglines, looked over the screenshot. So I wanted to give you all a measured, mellow S-Dan, act like we've been here before, and I just want you guys to be excited with me. I think it is going to be one of the best theme park, water park simulations we've ever played. And like I said, I was sitting here with my mouth open. I hope you guys were. I'll get some more videos out where we'll really kind of dive in and chat, and I want to do some live streams too and let you guys get in and look at the screenshots. But yeah, guys, thank you for stopping by and sticking out with me here. Especially my coaster guys. I know there's not been a lot of Planet Coaster on the channel. It just kind of, fizzled out for me, and we did a lot of zoo and did a lot of other things. But I think this is going to fully invest us back in to theme park simulation, and this whole genre, I think, is going to be flipped on its freaking head. Everybody is going to be so excited about playing this, and I hope you guys will join me on this journey. And I so appreciate you guys sticking with me through all this, and we almost get... I think this is going to breathe a second life into the channel when we really get rolling with this, and I hope you guys stick it out with me. I think there's some fun times ahead. So anyways, guys, I'm S-Dan Wolf. As always, thank you for sticking with me through the speculation videos. We started making these videos 4 years ago. We thought that they may be working on a Planet Coaster 2. 4.5 years ago, I think, when my first Planet Coaster 2 video came out, and you guys have stuck with me all the way through this, and here we are on July 11th, 2024, when we are finally going to get our first look at Planet Coaster 2. It's official, so time to get hyped, time for the questions. Let me know down below how you think of all this, and yeah, guys, I will catch you most definitely in the next Planet Coaster 2 video. I cannot freaking believe we finally get to say that. Thank you, guys.